Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Let's thank our members first. Overlanding 11B, Cots and Crazy Blue. Thank you for being the full crew members. Jesus, thank you all the Fox Band members and the Fish Band members. Subscribe and let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about this infamous aircraft right now in War Thunder, the Su-25 again, the Frogfoot or the Grash. So yeah, yes, it's still on 9.7 for some reason, you know, and I just wanted to show this game. Basically, only this game. It's only one game that took a while. It basically ended because of time instead of other things, you know, or tickets or anything like that. But as you're going to see, this game basically proves the point that this aircraft needs to be at least 10.0 to at least give some of the 9.0s a chance. We are not fighting any 9.0s, 9.3s, 9.7s over here normally. We're normally fighting in this match 10.3s and stuff like that, or 10.0s. But that's basically the proving point, you know, that this aircraft can face fairly well any aircraft that it's in that BR, you know. Obviously, I'm using it as a ground attacker because it is a ground attacker. I think it's the best way to use the aircraft. You know, I normally am using a lot of rockets so that I can have a lot of just ground kills and just help the tickets go down a little bit more while I try to find somebody to shoot a missile at, basically, you know. So yeah, first kill there, F5C. Didn't see me, but still. And I knew a lot of people were alive, so I just decided to kind of dump my rockets a little bit on the bases here. But yeah, let me know in the comments. But I already know that a lot of people are hating on this aircraft because of the BR. But let me know in the comments what you think about these aircraft being 9.7 and the A10 being a 10.3. For me, it's kind of weird. I really don't agree with that. I really think that it needs to be 10.0. It's just a matter of balancing and come on, like poor little 9.0s, you know. These aircraft can get a lot of 9.0s battles, you know, down tiers and stuff like that. So it just makes kind of it's problematic, you know. I really think that it is an amazing aircraft. It has an amazing speed. The rate fight, as you're going to see in a bit, is amazing as well. And yeah, it's problematic to keep it in here right now, you know. Shot a missile there, but the guy saw my missile going and he flared it out. So yeah, rip that missile. I just jettisoned every single rocket pod that I had, and I went for the F-105. This was early in the morning, so I didn't have the most amount of capabilities hitting a target at this first target for some reason. But eventually I killed it, and basically I was already alone with a lot of targets behind me, and I thought I would be dead, and it would be just another match that you die for because you don't have a proper team, you know. But got a kill there. The cannon is just amazing. It's so precise, man. I know a lot of people like the GAU 8, but I just really love the GSH 2 is it 30-2 or 2-30? Don't remember, but still, it's just such a precise cannon. It's completely the opposite from the GAU 8, you know. It's precise. It doesn't have a lot of ammo, so you have to be careful. But the rate of fire is amazing, and I just really love this gun. And with the R60s, I mean, it's just such a good aircraft. But obviously, we didn't have any more ammo here, so I decided to RTB. So here's me landing and stuff, and we had an IL-28 that eventually got killed by somebody. So yeah, basically made it so that I was alone against like 3 or 4 guys, which is always a problem, obviously. But this aircraft always tends to prove that it can deal with any target at its BR, because the performance of it is just amazing. The guns are amazing. Everything is just a very, very good aircraft. And especially as I did a video, if this is realistic or not, I really do not care right now. The point is that this aircraft is very much a very survivable aircraft. It is an aircraft that can take a hit, man. It can take a hit and not die and just keep like going, you know? So yeah, it's one of those, you know. Shot an R60M there, kind of was optimistic to shoot at that, but still missed the target. Obviously head-on shots are always kind of bad. I just jettisoned the rocket pods because I knew that I was going to be against two guys here, a MiG-21 and an F-5, so very dangerous aircraft. Couldn't get a shot with the R60 because of the sun. Got a good kill with the cannon. As I said, the cannon is amazing, rate of fire is amazing, very precise, very fast muzzle velocity, makes it a very easy to use. And then we are into basically a dogfight with the F5, which is problematic as well because the F5 is kind of the best dogfighter in this BR, you know, one of the best at least. So yeah, it was a big problem and I was kind of scared, but he was faster than me, so it doesn't matter too much. I had to put a rate fight to him, you know, and I won. In the first video that I did after the patch was released with the Su-25, I actually won a massive rate fight against like 4 or 5 people, if you remember. So I knew that the Su-25 could outrate the F5. It just takes a lot of time. It is complicated, but you can do it. And as you see, I just decided to do that because I wouldn't be able to outrun him, and I probably wouldn't be able to just make him overshoot to do kind of a reversal kind of situation, or even a scissors, because I'm too slow for him. He's way too light compared to my aircraft. So it is just, yeah. So I decided to just rate fight it with the combat flaps, and eventually I started to see that I was winning. As you see here, I was winning bit by bit. Obviously the F5C, especially in the F5A, they are problematic on the sense of power, you know. They are not the most amount, they don't have the most amount of power compared to the other F5s like the F5E, for example, or most aircraft, to be honest. Their engines are very weak, and he just was pre-flaring, as you see here. So yeah, shooting an R60 would be just a mistake. So I decided to try to snipe him. Didn't get him, but made him turn a little bit. As you see, he made a mistake of turning. Very precise gun, very easy to hit. Missed that shot, but combat flaps again. He was very heavily damaged and just finished the job here. So as you see, I mean, completely fine destroying 10.3 aircraft, 10.0 aircraft. So there is literally no reason whatsoever to not be 10.0 at least. Here was my mistake. Basically, this is the mistake that I made that kind of made us lose. I spended the ammo on a stupid light pillbox. If I haven't done that, I probably would have got the last guy. But yeah, sometimes you just do some weird stuff, right? But yeah, I saw the guy there on the left side. It was an A10, and it was the last guy. So I knew I had to kill him because I didn't have the ammo to actually kill the ground targets, you know. So it was problematic, but I knew I had to kill him. And yeah, I had some problems with ammo. So yeah, it wasn't very. I mean, I could have gotten there, but I just, yeah. And here, because I know that the rate fight of the A10 is superior to the Su-25, I was kind of scared of the A10 because of the instantaneous turn that he had. So I just decided to just run a little bit, try to get him to lose energy. I should have went for a loop and made him like kind of stall. That was the correct thing to do. I would have just won the dogfight there if I'd done that. But I just was not feeling very comfortable with that, so I just decided to try to make him lose energy, which eventually basically made us lose a lot of time in the battle, because the time was running out. I mean, we had less than 10 minutes of battle, so yeah, I kind of had a pressure of just finishing this thing like quickly, because we didn't have the tickets. I didn't have the ability to destroy ground targets to just basically maintain the same level of tickets that they had, or that us had with them, you know. And I had just a tiny little bit of ammo, one missile, and an A-10 that was focusing on me. So I was kind of this pressure on the head, obviously, and that made me have poor decisions. That was probably one of the main reasons that I ended up losing the battle, but not due to dying, due to just the time problem, you know. Decided to go for a head-on there, almost died. Not a very good idea to go on a head-on on an A-10. So I was doing mistakes, you know. I wasn't flying my perfect flight here, but I was already with an ace, and yeah, it's the heart starts to pound a bit, and you start to do weird decisions, you know. But yeah, continue to try to outrun him a little bit. I know that I have a lot more speed than him. Just maintain the pre-flaring. I have a lot of flares, so I can do that. I'm using flare reinforced, which always helps with the with these engines, because to be honest, the Su-25, even though it doesn't have afterburners, it produces a lot of heat. And I just see here, the M9L goes for the flares just like any other missile. So yeah, he turned away, made the opportunity open to me to just go for another head-on, which was kind of a mistake. Try to make him fall that I had only cannons, but he flared, and yeah, I was out. So I had to basically go land and take off again. And then it was like 2 minutes remaining, a minute remaining, and yeah, basically this was the end of the battle. We found ourselves again, and I dumped the rockets again, but yeah, basically this is the reason that I think these aircraft need to be 10.0. This is where I lost the game. I should have hit it there, but yeah, it's just, I mean, an ace almost won the game alone, and it's 9.7. It should be 10.0 at least, okay? So yeah, but the match was over, and yeah, basically this is it. Bye guys.